Hey Libra, this is your message for July. Happy July 1st. Canada Day. Happy Independence Day for y'all down in the States. Thank you for joining me here today for your message for July 1st through the 7th. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Roles may be reversed, and I could be speaking to cross watchers. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for this message for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Check your other signs for a well-rounded message of your week this week. Okay, my lovelies. From my lovely Libras, I just heard Gemini. Two of Swords in reverse. Six of Cups. I just counted 6, 7, 8. Five of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. The World in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. The Sun in reverse. Why is everything in reverse? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to get the rest of your cards before I get too deep into this. Not liking it. But we'll see what happens. Not all reverse cards are negative. Overall energy, this message for Libra. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Challenge for Libra. The Moon. How are you feeling about the situation, Libra? Emperor in reverse and Seven of Cups. My nose was so itchy. All of a sudden. Goodness. What is the influences of those around you? Ooh, the Hanged Man, and it places itself. Hopes and fears. Seven of Wands in reverse. I'm going to get your overall energy from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Thank you, Archangel Michael. No place like home. Beautiful. I'm going to get your outcome at the end. Your outcome from the Wisdom of the Oracle and a piece of advice or a message from Archangel Michael. We're going to do that at the end. Zodiac signs in your message today. Aries, Leo, Pisces, Virgo. Fixed signs. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. When I pull the outcome card, we'll find out if there's another sign there for you, but not going to show up until later. Overall energy of your message. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Something isn't working. The details are not being paid attention to. Something's not paying off. You're not feeling fulfilled in what it is that you were doing. This could be with a particular connection, individual, situation, or environment. You might be feeling like the job might be done, like something is completed. There could be something not being built, not being worked on. Whatever it is, we have five pentacles here, and they are closest to the bottom of the page, making it so, it's one of the first things I'm going to see. Like, yes, I see the middle of the card, but it's all up in reverse. So I'm literally seeing just the five pentacles. And then with five of pentacles here in your message, confirms it. Something isn't working, feeling left out in the cold, lost, hopeless, ungrounded, but grounding. You may not be in a vast sweep of emotion, but you may be in essence of trying to protect the self, but not knowing, not having anything to protect the self with. This could be like the mittens and gloves that this person needs, but has no access to. No place like home makes me feel like this particular individual or connection or what you are going through. There could be an essence of remembering or memory or what it is that you're creating around this home place. It is about safety, stability. Whatever you do inside, is there's privacy. There is a glowing coming from inside. So there's something going on within this no place like home that tells me that there is it's joy, it's bliss, it's happiness, it's togetherness. This is a place of peace. You may have come from a situation that was unstable, difficult to let go of. With the fixed signs here, that does tell me that there was an energy here where you were very fixed on it. Now it's in the reverse here. For this week, you may be detached, more detached. You might have missed out on an opportunity. They might have missed out on an opportunity. You could be feeling left out in the cold with this. You might not feel considered, thought of. You might be feeling neglected. That you could have been like, you had this chance, 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 and you missed every chance. You didn't see any single one of them. That makes me feel like you're really not into it as much as I am. See, Six of Cups. This has a lot to do with the past. This makes me feel like the past. There's a gift that you're receiving from this. The past has given you something from this. You're growing from this. It's growing from this. But it's fragile. Very strong, but fragile. You don't notice this gift yet. With the Two of Swords in reverse, you're no longer in between something. I feel like there's an essence of it's not on the fence anymore. You've chosen a side. Sorry, the kitty was playing some chords and I was wondering what was the sound. Four of Cups in reverse. It feels like an acceptance. I don't want to say it though. The challenge is the uncertainty of the situation. It would be like, you know something's not working. You know it's unstable. You hadn't you haven't or hadn't been able to let it go. But it's a blessing. There was a blessing with this. There was a blessing with this. And it makes me feel like there's still a loss with this. It doesn't mean that you letting it go has been fully received yet. Or you haven't fully received that essence of it as the Six of Swords is still in reverse. I can't just turn it around yet. There is a deep unhappiness and depression here, darkness. Very serious. It's not happy, joyous, playful. It's not fake. It's if I picture this child in this picture going through, say, neglect as a 0 to 1.5-year-old, let's say. Let's just picture that. That could be you, that could be someone else, that could be literally a child. But this is about not the consequences, not the reaction. It's what well, sure, the reaction, but it's not really a reaction. It's like what builds a person. So the universe still let it happen, but it still makes a person. That is now imprinted in core memories and soul. And it could be behavioral issues. It would be like a foster child. We like behavioral issues, um, not feeling seen, heard, not fully understanding what's going on in a situation. People are unaware of the child. There's a lot going on in their own lives that they're unaware of. And the child doesn't understand. It's really interesting to think about. There's a lot going on. It does have something to do with children and family. But there is someone here to help this one feeling out in the cold and facing the elements. Everything's just on the other side of that stained glass window. That's a community. That's where broken people come together to heal. That's salvation. That's finding truth and valuing yourself through those who see the light that pass it to you. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, when I'm feeling down, I'm gonna shine, shine, shine. But you're feeling a little broken inside with this Leo energy in reverse. With the Aries energy in reverse, it feels like you're clinging to something, you're hanging to something. We see a lot of these plants, options, thoughts, blobs, just hanging there, just staring at it. This could be someone in a state of depression or freeze state, and there's an overanalysis paralysis going on. People around you are going to help you through that and out of it. Your hopes and fears. I was getting Seven of Wands in reverse or upright in your pre-shuffle. It's interesting that it's actually here though, because I was seeing the Six of Wands as a victory. And I was like, no, but the the Ace of Swords is so powerful. There's only one card like it in all of the 78. Only one out of 78 uh predictability, or what do you say this? Odds, 1 out of 78 odds to get that card. Now, sure, I get a lot of cards here. There's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cards. So 15 out of 78 chance of getting that card, possibly, but it's still 1 in 78. It's still low odds to get the Ace of Swords. But then I was thinking about how powerful you wield this sword, this truth, this victory. But you're not given the sword here. And I was like, but you're even in my mind, I was like, but you're not given the sword. What if the sword doesn't come out? But then I was picturing the Six of Wands in a victorious state and how that is also depicting victory in the tarot. And I was like, wow, that's great. But it's not about victory and then going into a battle. Is it? You're not going back into war. We're not going backwards into a fight. The fight has transformed and changed. It's no longer fighting. It's standing up and speaking up for the values, the things that we want to instill in others, all that kind of stuff. But with the Seven of Wands in reverse, as you have in your reading here, either you've spoken up and you've been attacked and shut down by it, or you've been completely shut down because they never let you get a chance to speak. They silenced you, maybe. This is all hopes and fears, though. So it, at the moment, is all in your head. What's the outcome of this message? There's that Six of Wands, it's in reverse, but the Two of Pentacles is also in reverse. The Six of Wands in reverse will be a defeat, feeling like everything's fallen down. Like, how did this happen? How could have this gotten away on me? How could have this? It really feels like you're questioning something deeply. But with this no place like home energy, this makes me feel like there may have been a resistance to go within. You may have been distracting yourself or using other people's perspectives instead of what your true self is saying. Your true self is already feeling and is already knowing it. You feel this loss. You know that there's this lack of closure with something. You haven't fully figured it out or been made aware. There's something being held back. It could be within you. It could be within them. I feel like you're trying to prevent something that is not for you to prevent. As part of this particular I want to say industry. It's weird. This particular person's karma or something. What is the outcome of the message from the wisdom of the oracle? Thank you. We got a couple hearts here. Poised and orphaned. Ooh, there's that like foster energy, the orphaned energy. Poised. But there's still pedestal, pedestal. The thing is, it's transforming and changing. The universe wants to present this to you because you've already been presented the orphaned previously. So you may be positioning yourself to also put yourself into a corner a little bit. It does feel like it could be, let's see if I can, I don't think I can change the light to make it different. It makes me feel like you're putting yourself into a corner to make something happen, some sort of form of success of some sort. This will fuel you from a loss. But there is an essence of remembrance. It does feel a little bit like you were not close to this place. You've had to be away from this place. You'd be far away from this place. You reminisce and think of this place, but you're actually happier where you're at now. Oh, kitty. You're actually happier where you're at now. But it doesn't mean that you still go through the waves of this. It still pulls you in and you feel it a lot. Okay? What is the message from Archangel Michael? Message from Archangel Michael regarding this message for Libra. Your prayers are being answered. Wow. Pray. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will soon come, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. Interesting. So if you're feeling left out in the cold, unfulfilled, and a loss, you might be wanting or receiving something in regards to coins or money, but it's not in the way that you thought. It's like you're not given money, you're being given like an item or a thing that you need, like the gloves and mitts. It's something you need, this person has it. And I feel like maybe something hasn't fully come to a full close yet. I feel like there's a hope for a desire for things to change, but the more that you hang on to this, I feel like the more that it actually takes from you instead of actually blesses and gives to you. So I feel like the universe is actually aligning something for you here. It may require you to no longer be in a place of stillness. It's like you've been in this place of stillness. It's now analysis paralysis. It's time to take action on something. And maybe there hasn't been something that we haven't been taking action on. But the action might be so simple as finding the gift of the past. It has something to do with the karma you've experienced, and then understanding and witnessing and seeing and realizing it. It's pretty powerful when you start to see the alignment of your life go to its pinnacle. And it's going to get to that point because we do have poised here. You're being put on a pedestal. You're in a place of beauty and expression. And you're open. You're very heart open. Very, very reaching for the stars in the sky. Okay? I feel like if you're wanting to receive something, this is going to be received by you, but there's so much around you that you're having to actually wash away now. It really does kind of feel like going to a spa or a resort or some kind of like ocean retreat place to um, clear all of this out of your aura or system. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I love you tons, and I'll see you when I see you next.